Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Josh.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
So he sets him down swinging. Starling Marte is the second out of the opening frame. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. This is line to left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. And stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 31.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Chapman over to his right. He's got it one away. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Seth Brown.
Number 15, Seth
Now the pitch.
Brown.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Nope.
Good
Ball
changeup
one.
there to start him, but it drops a little
Ball
low
one,
for
no
ball
strike.
1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Aye. Yep, that ball went
We
out.
just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full.
Full count, 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch one more time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Last half of the second set to go.
Leading off.
Standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini.
The designated hitter, Trey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
That is good.
So now here is Ramon Urias looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
The catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here it comes. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So here is Chad Pinder. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. In there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Harrison. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Kelvin.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Gutierrez.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting up, the second baseman, Jorge.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Into the box, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
To 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking
Yeah.
ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of
2
flat.
balls, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him to go down swinging there. Anthony Santander is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. As a look, now the pitch. Trey Mancini is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
3 runs already home here. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
up next for the Orioles.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Mountcastle on second. Mancini at first. 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. Kaplan brings it in. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up Starling Marte.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
4-1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Seth Brown would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
The shortstop, Ramon.
First pitch of the AB now. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
1-1 the count. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Pedro Severino is on deck. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Next to dig in, Pedro Severino struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. James Caprillion comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Jorge Mateo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. In there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Cedric Mullins is on deck. 3-2 pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins. First offering, a ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Caprillion, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Mountcastle stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes...
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will score from 3rd. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the next to bat will be Anthony Santander. He went down on strikes last time up.
Anthony Santander.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. And now in the box, Seth Brown. He bounced out last time up.
Number 15, Seth.
First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Brown, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The count now at 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
3 balls.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now the A's designated hitter, Jed Lowry. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now back, the second baseman, Chad.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Nope,
and there's ball 1. The 1-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ball 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Gutierrez in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Now to the plate, here is Austin Hayes.
Leading
0
off
for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The left fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hayes.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Olsen might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Ramon Urias. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next, here is Pedro Severino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. He's through first and hustling for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 15, Kelvin.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Severino at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hard ground ball to third, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Hayes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
The second baseman, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cedric Mullins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Misses down below the knee.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Next up is Ryan Mountcastle, grounded out in his last at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Gutierrez is there. One pitch, one out. Next up for the A's, Mark Hanna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up, Seth Brown, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Outside and low, 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping in next, Matt Chapman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Means is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Bassett allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.